On page 15 of our Unit 1 notes, we're learning to solve proportions, where a proportion is a statement or an equation in which two ratios are equal to each other. Now this could kind of be characterized as a trick because the way we're going to solve a proportion is by cross multiplying. So given the ratio A over B and the ratio C over D, we're going to multiply numerator times denominator, numerator times denominator. So I'm going to convince you that this will always hold true so that it's no longer a trick. So inverse operations, I could multiply both sides by B. I'd have A equals C times B over D. Multiply both sides by D, that crosses out my D, and I'd have AD equals CB. So given this proportion, AD will always equal BC. In practice, lots of students like to draw that little something like that to indicate cross multiplication. Again, cross multiplication is only when the ratios are equal to each other. So I have 9 times 10 equals 2x, or 90 equals 2x. One-step equation, 45 equals x. Now I could have used more of a 7th grade strategy here, but that is not what you're being assessed on in algebra. It's great to check your work though. So I can see that I'm kind of scaling up from 9/2 up to 10. I multiplied by 5, so I could similarly multiply 9 by 5 to get 45. Also, 9 divided by 2 simplifies to 4.5. 45 divided by 10 simplifies to 4.5. So those are great ways to check your work or strategies to arrive at the solution a second way. But in algebra on an assessment, we are assessing your ability to cross multiply. I'm just doing another problem here. The most important thing is that if rather than having a single number or variable, if you have an expression with addition or subtraction, so this side 4 times 2, the other product, is that an 8? I can't see it anymore. Yep, that 8 is being multiplied by the whole expression m minus 8. So you need to put m minus 8 in parentheses. It is not just 8m minus 8. And now before we move forward, we use the distributive property, 8m minus 64. Adding 64 to both sides, I have 72 equals 9m. Final answer, just m equals 9. Similar thing here, I would have 5 times x equals 10 times x plus 10 in parentheses using the distributive property. So you should be on the lookout for opportunities to use the distributive property when you're cross multiplying.